So DLC 14 patched a skill that really got me wondering, is it better than Ultimate Charge from the very beginning when I saw it, and that is Surging Spirit. The reason I was so intrigued by this is because Surging Spirit is a skill that is basically just like Ultimate Charge, or it was at the very least before DLC 14, in the sense that both of these skills start out slow with your ki regeneration, and then the longer you hold the move down and more you charge your ki, the faster they go throughout. So basically you're going to start out really slow and then go really fast towards the end with both of these skills when it comes to charging your ki. But Surging Spirit was buffed in the beginning of this move to where it actually gains more ki now than it did prior to DLC 14. So in today's video, I want to test Surging Spirit up against Ultimate Charge to truly see which one of these skills is better post DLC 14. And yes, I do know that we don't get Surging Spirit for our CAC, but at the same time, like I said, it's something that had me wondering that the minute I saw it on the patch notes. So I'm assuming some of you guys out there were probably wondering the same thing. Now this skill test is really different than any other skill test we do on the channel. It's going to be extremely short, extremely quick, because essentially what I did is I had a homie use Ultimate Charge while I was using Surging Spirit, and I was checking where our keys were by the time we were done charging. Like by the time I finished charging 8 bars or he finished 8 bars, where were our keys in comparison to each other. So we're going to take a look at some of these clips right here that I recorded with the homie, and huge shout out to the homie Demod for helping me with this video and helping me get these clips. With that being said, let's jump into them and truly see which skill is better between Surging Spirit and Ultimate Charge. Alright, here we are about to take a look at this clip. Now, one thing to notice before we start this clip is that, yes, he does have an extra bar of ki than I do. So basically what we're going to be taking a look at is where my ki is, or where his ki is, I should say, by the time I get to 8 bars of Surging Spirit, or where my ki is by the time he gets to 9 bars with Ultimate Charge. So let's take a look at this. And also, one thing to notice about this, guys, is as you can see, he actually did start his charge literally like a millisecond before mine. You can see he's charging up right there already with his character and his CAC, while me with UI Sign Goku, I'm a little bit behind, right? So now when we take a look at the charges, I'm already ahead after the first bar, but that is what was buffed with Surging Spirit. The beginning, the startup time, or the beginning charge of the ki was buffed to where you gain more now. So clearly I'm an advantage right here at this moment in time. And by the time I hit 8 bars, and again, I started a little bit after he did, he only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 bars of ki. So clearly Surging Spirit now is by far, and I mean by far, the better skill between these two. And again, these two skills were very, very comparable before in the past. But imagine if Ultimate Charge received a buff to where it actually had more ki gain at the beginning of it. Like, that is the true difference between these skills, because again, by the time I hit 1 bar of ki and I started after him, he is literally only at a half a bar. So my startup is much less slow than his is, and then I get that extreme boost still with Surging Spirits, where you're gaining more and more ki faster and faster the longer it goes. So again, right now after DLC 14, Surging Spirit is by far the better charge skill between Ultimate Charge and Surging Spirit, and probably the best charge skill overall in the game. I just truly hope that at some point in time they do release this for our CACs, because again, it is the best charge skill in the game without a doubt at this point, and would be very useful for offline, for raids, expert missions, parallel quests, and even honestly, I'm not gonna lie, this is a skill you might be able to run online, because again, look how fast I'm able to get a couple of bars of ki. Like if I was to knock someone away and go into this Surging Spirit, I'd say I'd have enough time for right there almost 5 bars of ki in terms of regeneration before my opponent's going to be able to get back up and punish me. So again, Surging Spirit is just honestly an absolutely overall amazing skill that I truly hope again that our CAC see one day in Xenoverse 2. But let me know what you guys think about this down below in the comments. Did you think that Surging Spirit was so much better than Ultimate Charge now after DLC 14? Or did you still think that these skills were very similar in how they work, because they were very similar before DLC 14? Let me know your thoughts on all that down below in the comments. But as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and as always, hope you have a good one. Peace, y'all.